Are you looking to make music with your computer without having to invest in insanely expensive software? If so, this is the perfect video for you. Hey yo, it's Alex from My Music, and with this channel, it's my mission to help musicians produce themselves by developing their mindset, expanding their creativity, and connecting to their inner artist in a deeper way. So without a doubt, today is the single best time in history to get into making music. All right, the barrier to entry to get into music production has drastically lowered, and the sheer power of the free tools available to us today is mind-blowing. So today I'm gonna go over the top 10 free tools I found on the interwebs to help you move forward with your music productions. So let's dive in. Getting into music production for free? What are you talking about? That's what I'm talking about. All right, I'm gonna go over some of the best free tools you're gonna find on the web for music production for free. I wish this stuff existed when I got started. Let's dive in. All right, so before we dive into the list, for those of you out there who are just getting started, you're going to need what is called a DAW, which stands for Digital Audio Workstation. And the great thing is that there's some awesome free software that you can use to get started, so I'm gonna start with that. All right, so number one is GarageBand. So if you're a Mac user, definitely check this one out because it's only for Mac. So if you have a MacBook, a Mac computer, or something else that's a Mac product, definitely check out GarageBand. It's a great piece of software to get started, and it pretty much does everything. It records audio, it hosts your plugins, you can have some fun sequencing notes, you can actually get a mix done on the software. It's amazing. There are actually quite a few amazing records that were produced on GarageBand. All right, so the next free software is called Cakewalk, and I haven't personally used Cakewalk, but I have heard great things, and this one is only for PC. So if you're a PC user, definitely check out Cakewalk. It's free, and I've heard great things about it, so there's nothing wrong with getting started with Cakewalk to get started. And finally is Reaper, and this works for both Mac or PC, and I've used Reaper for a long time. It's a great fully featured DAW, and you can pretty much do anything under the sun with it. However, it is not free. You have a 60-day free trial. However, you can continue to use it in evaluation mode for as long as you need until you're ready to purchase it. And I would definitely recommend Reaper if you want something that's a little bit more fully featured and more similar to other AAA DAWs that you'll see out there. All right, now that that's out of the way, let's jump into our list. All right, number one is Native Instruments Complete Start Bundle. And this is an incredible bundle of sounds, software instruments, samples, you name it, that is completely free. So once you install Complete Start, you'll get access to native access, and you can see that you can get all of these things: block bass, expansion selection, guitar rig 5 factory selection, kinetic treats, complete control, contact factory, micro prism, play series selection, reactor 6 player, reactor factory selection, supercharger. So all of these things are packs that you can install for free once you get the Native Instruments Complete Start bundle. So if you're just getting started, just grab this bundle. They're all amazing sounds. There's so much that you can use and play with in there. It's incredible. All right, number two is what is called Spitfire Audio Labs. Okay, and this is very similar to Complete Start, is that it is a bundle of a bunch of free instruments and presets and sounds that you can play with for free. All right, so very similar to Native Access. You're gonna install the Spitfire Audio plugin, and then in this plugin, there's all of these free sound packs that you can download. Modular piano, monochord, pedal pads, Opia, music box, pipe organ. I can't even name them all. There's so many. And all of this is for free in the Spitfire Audio Labs. So this is what Spitfire Audio Labs looks like. And from this drop-down menu, there's all of these different presets that you can play with. Right, and this is the reverb knob, so you can play around with all this stuff. Beautiful sounds. What? All right, 3 is what is called Dramaka. And Dramaka is just basically a sample instrument that you can upload into your Contact player, which comes with the Native Instruments Complete Start bundle. All right, so this is the contact player from Native Instruments and I've uploaded this Dramaka sample instrument. And this is a really awesome, realistic drum instrument that's based on samples. It's amazing. So these are really high quality drum sounds. You could totally use this if you're going for a more realistic band sound, rock, metal, whatever it may be. These samples are totally usable in a final mix. All right, number 4 is what is called Vital. And this is a free synth that has blown my mind. Can't get over how amazing the synth sounds, how the user interface looks, and the fact that it's free blows my mind. This actually beats a lot of the synths that I have purchased. So if you look at this, here's some of the sounds. So you can see all the cool animations on the LFOs, the envelopes. You can add oscillators by clicking them on. Right, change the level. And if you want to modulate something, you just simply grab it and you drag it to where you want it. Modulate any parameter like that. And this one comes with so many amazing presets. So many presets of awesome sounds. Let's go satellites. Let's go Snow Crash. Right, you can get into all these effects. You can add effects and play around with that. You can route stuff with the matrix. You can get in the nitty gritty with the advanced. There's all these presets and you can save your favorites. You can make your own presets all for free. And this synth sounds amazing. I can't believe this is free. I would have lost it if this was available when I was starting out. So definitely check out Vital. All right, so number 5 is Valhalla Supermassive. And this is one of my favorite reverb / delay plugins. It sounds amazing. You can get some really cool textures and ambiances and some really crazy tripped out ambience, astral vibes. All right, so I'm gonna load up a sound here with Vital. Then we're gonna open up Valhalla. So this is the sound I have. So let's turn it on. Right? What a crazy delay. And there's all these epic presets, reverbs. Change the mix. Right, all of that like particle reverb. Wow, amazing. Definitely check out Valhalla Supermassive. I use this on probably most of my songs. What number are we at? Number 6 is a plugin called Serenity, and this is great for making like ambient pads or meditative music or just any kind of like drone or ambience. And the sounds in this actually really impressed me. So let's check this out. Right, and you have 3 pads you can play with. Layer them together. Like, this plugin is awesome. That's the greatest. It's time for you to relax. All right, so number 7 is Ample Bass P Lite, and this is a great electric bass software instrument that really has a great sound. And there's a lot of stuff you can tweak on it to really enhance the realism of emulating a bass player. Demo this for you. So if you're looking for a realistic bass sound, look no other place than Ample Bass P Lite. All right, so number 9 is Ample Percussion Cloudrum, and this is emulating a Hong drum or some other similar type of drum. It's a drum that resonates harmonics. So I'll give you a sample of how it sounds. Right? Epic sound, and it sounds really good. And this is a free plugin, so it blows my mind. I've always wanted to have one of these drums, but this is the next best thing. All right, so number 9 is Vinyl by Izotope, and this is another great free plugin which kind of emulates the vinyl distortion, tape saturation you'll find in sampling stuff from vinyl. It's really fun to add on to sounds, to add in some saturation, to really play around with the warmth and the texture of your sound. So I'm gonna add this on the hung drum, see what happens. Collapse it to mono, play with all these different types. Super fun. Definitely check that one out. All right, and finally, number 10 is the Youlean loudness meter, which is a little bit more of a utility than it is a software instrument or a fun plugin, but this is super handy to throw onto your master channel when you're doing a final master or mix to see what level of volume you're getting to. So this is a great tool to have. It's completely free. So I have a loop I just recorded real quick, and when I play it, you'll see that this is actually measuring how loud we are coming out of the master channel. Right, so we're quite quiet. We're hitting like minus 45 LUFS. Typically a final mix will be anywhere from minus 15 to minus 13 LUFS. So this is a great tool to have to get in the right range when you're exporting your projects. And hey, if you're just getting started with music production or having trouble finishing projects or just want a glimpse into my workflow, I've created a 7-step, easy to follow pro producer roadmap to help you go from your very first ideas all the way to a finished mix and master. It's super handy to have around the studio. I've packed it full of recording and mixing tips that I've learned over the years. So if you're interested in grabbing it, you can download it below. Hey, let me know, what is your favorite tool for music production? Is there any free plugins that you found that you love? Is there any paid plugins that you love? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to have a conversation, and we'll see you in the next video.